Hi Max, huge congratulations. How much of a surprise is that win right now?
I didn't expect to win today, that's for sure. I think also looking at pure pace, we were not on the same level as McLaren, but we made the right call as most of the grid in boxing under the safety car, and that almost gives you a free pit stop kind of. That made the race for me. Of course, I knew after that pit stop it was going to be 2 long stints on the tire in terms of tire wear, but we managed that I think very well. And they didn't really catch up too much. It was all under control, let's say like that. But for sure that call with the pit stop made me win the race today.
I was interested in the comment you made earlier in the week when you said you're only in this fight because of other people's failures. Do you think today was an example of that?
Another one, yeah.
So do you think they're at risk of losing the championship by trying to play too fair? They could have got one of them in or
I don't think it was about playing too fair today. It was just missing the whole pit stop opportunity. We'll see. I mean, on pure pace, they're faster. But as it showed today again, anything is possible.
2010, Seb came from 15 points back in Abu Dhabi to win. You must be licking your lips at the prospect of next weekend.
I mean, those are great stories. Of course, it doesn't always go like that, but we go in there with a positive mindset and we'll try everything we can.
Well done today. You said you were speechless in the car. How are you feeling now? I've had a few minutes to kind of take it all in and I guess talk to the team a bit.
I haven't spoken to anyone, but feeling pretty crap, as you would imagine. I mean, I don't really know what to say. Obviously, we didn't get it right with the strategy. I think the pace was very strong. I feel like I didn't put a foot wrong. Just a shame to not walk away with a win.
Did you want to come in under the safety car? Were you asking to, or?
I left it in the team's hands to decide what the best strategy was. They've clearly got they have more information than I do,
Are you worried at all that by trying to be fair to both of you, that the team is risking the Drivers' Championship for one or other of you?
I'm not sure today's decision was to do with that. I think we potentially just got it wrong, but I'll speak to the team.
Max is now in that P2 position. There's a lot of work to do in Abu Dhabi. How do you reset? How do you pick yourself up and go into that weekend? And can you just ask the team, can we just throw it all out there, please? Can we just do this and not worry about each other and just go for it? We've got a third person in this now.
Just drive like I did this weekend. That's all I can do. It was more than good enough to dominate this weekend, and if I can do the same thing next weekend, then I'll be a happy man.
All right, thanks, Oscar. It could have been a 6-point gain. It could have been a 7-point gain that Oscar got today. It's only 6. I'm trying to find you a positive. But tell me what was going on in the car and the communications when everyone pitted under the safety car. Were you wanting to come in?
It's tough. We just had to have faith in the team making the right decision. Always a gamble. I feel like we're the ones who took the gamble in a way. But now it's the wrong decision. We shouldn't have done it. Oscar lost the win and I lost P2. So we didn't do a good job today. But we've done plenty of good jobs in other races, and we won the Constructors 6 races ago because of that. So no, not our finest day, but that's life.
It's very magnanimous of you, but do you worry at all that by the team trying to play fair, you're both at risk of losing the drivers now?
I know everyone keeps thinking that. It's got nothing to do with that.
Well, if you could both come in, you would have double stacked, and you may have been compromised by that and kept out a bit.
Sure.
Maybe that's on the team's mind as well.
Yeah, but he didn't come in.
No, I know. I'm saying that maybe that's why they didn't. So going forward then, there's 12 points to Max. He is now the closest to you in this title race. What sort of hope have you got for Abu Dhabi, seeing the pace they managed to find today?
They didn't. I think they were just as quick today as they were yesterday. It's just they did a better job as a team. They made the right call. That's all.
So what would your message to the team be then after tonight?
Just to review things, see what we could have done better, see why. I think we already know why we didn't make the right decision. You can't get them all right, So just do normal, do their job. I do my job, and if we do that, we'll be fine.
All right, thanks. Carlos, I heard a whisper this morning that you had a really racy setup, but I didn't realise quite how racy.
I don't know who told you that, but I can only say that we did some good setup changes from the sprint to the main race. That we thought the car felt better in quali, but for no no one expected to suddenly for the race to switch on the pace the way it did, because in the sprint we struggled a bit with fuel saving, with damage in the car, with a lot of front tire graining. But with those few setup changes that we did today in the race, right from the first lap, I was really comfortable with the car. Did a really good start, really good strategy, really good pit stops. And halfway through that race, I realized, podium might be on, and we need to maximize this and go for it. And that's what we did. And like a few times this year, when the opportunity presented itself, we grabbed it, and it makes me very proud of everyone.
What did you think when the McLarens didn't pit?
I didn't obviously understand it at the time, and I welcome it, because I was like, this is my chance now.
Did you, towards the end of the race, we saw you do it in Singapore, where you backed up a little bit to try and make sure that Antonelli had DRS to keep Norris behind both of you. Was that going on in that race at all?
No, not today. There are 10 laps to go. I decided to push flat out, because we were saving a lot of the tires to try to keep Antonelli at bay at the end of the race. And then once they told me Lando was going to pass Antonelli, I was like, we need to open the gap to Lando as much as possible, see if they get into a fight. And then 5 laps to go, something broke in my car in the front end. Something, I don't know if a piece of front wing fell off or something on the tire, but I lost massive front end grip in the high speed and medium speed. So turning right, actually in the straights, the steering wheel was like this, and turning right, the car wouldn't turn, and turning left, it was fine. And Lando caught up on me in the last 2 laps quite a bit, and we lost half a second of race pace. But to be honest, today it was controlled, but at the same time pushing, because I was around cars that were much quicker than me today.
Well done, Richard.
Thank you.
Hi, George.
Hello.
How are you feeling right now? I mean, the start really cost you, and then just a lack of grip in the first stint?
It was just impossible to overtake. I was stuck behind Fernando and Hadjar the whole race. I didn't think I was actually that much quicker than them, because I couldn't even stay in their DRS. And when Hadjar got the puncher, I went 1 second a lap faster in the last 3 laps, and we were the quickest on track substantially in the last 3 laps. It was just unbelievable. So it's a shame. The start determined everything, and obviously the lap 7 safety car, you couldn't have written it if you tried.
Was there anything more out there today? I mean, your actual start, you dropped down to P7, didn't you? Was there anything wrong, or was it just a slow getaway?
No, well, I only lost one place at turn 1, and then wrong. Yeah, it was just pretty bad, to be honest. I think there's no grip on that inside. Lando lost the position, I lost the position, and then got it wrong in turn 2 as well. So I think realistically I was lucky to get past Fernando, lucky to get past Isaac. Obviously Carlos had a pretty flawless race. Yeah.
One of those days.
One of those days.
Thanks, George. Lewis, you moved forward today, made places up today. How was the race? How was the car? And how are you feeling standing here right now?
I feel fine. Had a good first lap. Made some places up, and then was really unfortunate under the safety car. I enjoyed it too as much as I could.
So there's one more race in this Ferrari, and that's the end of your first year with Ferrari. What have you learned from it, and how much has it challenged you, do you feel, this year?
Definitely has been the most challenging year, both in and out of the car. I've got so many notes of in terms of things that we need to improve on. And time will tell whether or not we act upon those things, and if we keep hold of the things that are good and change the things that are not, and there's plenty of those. But there's literally no reason why we couldn't fix those if we just put those into action. I'm hopeful for us making progress.
Thank you very much. Right, Charles. Yesterday you said there's zero performance in this car. Did you find any more performance today in the race?
No, I searched for it, but I still did not find it. It's very frustrating because I've tried many things, but there's not been one lap where I was fast. So again, very frustrating.
Are you looking forward to seeing the back of this car? at the end of next weekend?
Yes and no. I mean, yes, for sure. But at the same time, I'm still looking forward for the last race and try and finish on a higher note, because it would be quite depressing to go in holiday with a race like that. So I just hope that we can finish on a more positive note in Abu Dhabi and then look forward for sure next year's car and forget about this year that has been a very tough one.